As a child, I went to Catholic school and attended church, but my family home was far from Christian. Family life was difficult, and as a quiet, anxious person, I frequently faded into the background. By my early teens, bullying, sexual abuse, and rape became the norm. I became depressed, had frequent suicide thoughts, and self-harmed in order to cope with everyday life. In my early 20s, I found myself sitting on the bedroom floor, popping pill after pill, when suddenly I felt like I heard a voice say, "Stop now, Donna." Stopping when I did saved my life, and my heart told me it was the Lord talking to me and I needed to invite Him back into my life. I started going back to church, which was good at first, and began volunteering at a local school. However, I developed complex PTSD as a result of my abuse, and my mind was once again filled with darkness. I ended up losing my job and experiencing a breakdown. The mental health team diagnosed me with chronic anxiety and emotionally unstable personality disorder. A few years passed by simply counting the days away, struggling to cope with everyday life. I decided that enough was enough. I could no longer take the pain, and the suicidal thoughts were no longer just thoughts, but a plan in action. It seems, however, that there was another plan in place that I was not aware of. A friend had noticed that I was depressed, and she kept encouraging me to pray and take my troubles to Jesus. At first I dismissed this and was quite cross that she would suggest that there was another choice. On the day that I intended to take my life, 9th of August 2017, I was invited to attend Creation Fest. As evening came, I felt an overwhelming need to go. I thought I would attend just in order to say goodbye. Once there in the prayer tent, I was embraced, listened to, and not judged. Many hours were spent talking, crying, and praying when I felt a sudden sense of calm run through my body. I knew then at that moment that I was and would be safe. I surrendered my life to Jesus and returned home with a sense of calm and belonging for the first time in my life. The following day, I came back and listened to the morning worship. Normally, I would have been extremely anxious, surrounded by so many people, but it was as if I was meant to be there, and the speaker was only talking to me. He talked about no longer carrying the pain of the past and moving forwards, only looking back at the cross and forwards towards Jesus. I fell on my knees and knew that Jesus was with me. A light had been ignited within me, and I became alive with life. Since then, I have not self-harmed once. I attend a local church and now have a Christian family that helps me grow in strength and in the newfound knowledge that I am a child of God and I do have a right to life. For a long time, I was afraid to answer the phone in my own home, and I couldn't speak to anyone without stuttering, stammering, or stumbling. I still suffer with my mental health and the effects of the abuse, but the Lord keeps it from controlling me, and with every tear that falls, I know He is holding me and wiping them away. When dark thoughts enter my mind, I call on Jesus, and He brings His light into the darkness. Choose life.